Hi everyone, good morning. This is Ida of Created to Create. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am actually creating a new space in my craft room. Hopefully that when I'm doing a process tutorial that everything doesn't get lost on my countertop. So I designated a spot just for tutorials and for recording. And today I want to share a haul with y'all. Not sure what the lighting looks like because I am working with natural light, but I did order a light source for this area, and hopefully that will be better. But for now, we're just going to work with what we have. So I actually have a collective haul. I have some products from Highlight Craft. I have some products from HSN, and I have a Hobby Lobby haul that I want to share with you. So let me first share the Hobby Lobby because I did pick it up a couple days ago, and hopefully you guys can still grab some of it. Let me grab it really quick. And I'm hoping that you guys are able to get some of it. So I'm going to start out with the paper pads. Actually, I'm going to set them down. They had this buffalo check, and you get a variety of colors. This is regular $10.99. It's 110 pounds, you guys. So it's heavyweight cardstock, and it was on clearance for $2.74. So that's one of the ones I picked up. And then I picked up, and I already played with this one. I actually created a project that I'm going to share with y'all, and the paper came out of this one. This is a plaid paper pad, and it's regular $13.99, and this one was on clearance for $3.49. A lot of us like working with plaids for Christmas, and I really do like it. And what I was working with, I could choose any of the papers that were in this paper pad, and any of them would work. You get 3 sheets of each different plaids. Look at that. So all these will work well for Christmas. And it doesn't matter, like I said, whatever I was working with, any of these would match. So that is the paper pad that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. That's the second one. They had, I don't know if they were probably making room for the new paper pads for Christmas and stuff. And then they had this one. This one is called Icy Blue. And this is regular $20. And it was on clearance for $5.24. And I'll flip through it a little bit so you guys can see it. Like I said, the lighting's not the greatest here until I get my lamp in. But I love blue paper. And even though this has flowers and different things, I think this would work well for a Christmas card. Look at the map with the silver foiling in it. This paper is gorgeous. So I picked this one up, and it looks like you get 3 sheets of it each. Look at this one with the script on it. I love it. I think it's beautiful. And I would definitely, even if I was creating a Christmas card, I don't care, I would use this. By the time you put layers and everything on it, you won't even be able to tell it's not a Christmas paper pad. But I love the flowers, all of the marbling. This, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me like a little pond or something. Like, we used to work in Michigan. We used to follow the crops and work in Michigan, and sometimes we would stay later than what we normally would, and sometimes we would get, you know, when it was really cold, and you would see the ice on the little creeks. There would be ice. The water would turn into ice, and that's what this reminds me of. So definitely this would make a good Christmas card. My paper, the tape is stuck. So I kind of just cut the tape so you guys could see the paper, but look at how beautiful it is. Let me turn it in. So that's another of the pads that was on clearance. And I actually went to pick up some, hold on, let me grab them. grab them really quick. I set them down somewhere. I went to pick up some of the binder rings for the cinch machine because I was making notebooks for the elders in the church, and I was translating them into Spanish because most of them speak only Spanish or very little English. So I was creating a note pad for them, notebook, that they could take note, like a spiral binder, that they could take notes with, and had different sections for scripture, for the title of the sermon, and I translated all of that into Spanish for them. And I didn't save one, but I do want to create more. So I went looking for the cinch rings to make those because I prefer these. These were on clearance, you guys, for $2.24. I actually did order some on Amazon thinking I wouldn't find them anymore at Hobby Lobby, and when I went, when I ordered them on Amazon, they were $8 plus. So I ended up finding 3 boxes altogether. So I picked all of those up because even though I'm done for future binders, if I want to make for myself or for somebody else, let me grab. They had a lot of clearance. Hobby Lobby had a lot of clearance, and they had a lot of their stickers were on clearance, and I picked up. I actually went to 2 different Hobby Lobbies. Yesterday I went to another one. So I picked up, I'm working on my nativity scene typewriter, and they had these. I do have dies that have beautiful artwork, you guys. I'm gonna have to share those with y'all. I think I might even have a video, but I'll do maybe an all nativity type of products that I have. And I saw these stickers and I thought they were really, really pretty, and I picked them up because I'm going to make a tag or a shaker tag or something with my memoirs tags using these stickers. And the stickers were all 40% off, so I was able to get 4 of those. And they had, anytime I find anything that is bee themed, I pick some up. These were 74 cents. So they had 2 of them, and I picked up the 2 that they had. And these are pretty long strips. So they had 2 of those. And they had, I love these frames. I actually have some in my stash, but they had them clearance for 99 cents or regular $3.99. So they had 3 in the gold, and I picked those up. And then they had one, the oval one, in a silver or a pewter color. So I picked that one up as well. I sometimes use these as card fronts, you guys, especially if I'm making a wedding card. I love to use these. So that is some of the ones I picked up. And then I wanted a stamp that had really small script. And they had this one. It's $2.99. You couldn't beat it. And it's got real tiny scripts for my postcard dies that I just designed. So I picked these up because they had really small print. I also picked up these pockets, and they were not clearance, but I think they were on sale. And these are the pockets. These snap into the binders that I made for the elders at the church. And I kind of, in the pockets, I put in like those Papermate pens that you can erase, some magnetic paper. I'm going to call them paper clips, but it's paper markers, and a highlighter. And that's what I put in their spiral binder that I made for them. And then they also had the wax seals. Some of them, not all of them, were on sale. And I don't have green, so they had these, and they were $1.37. So I got all they had in the green. They only had 3. And then they only had one of these very pale pink. So I picked that one up as well. Let me move them. What else did I get? And then I just picked up a couple of things because I like the thickness of these rings. These are the rings that I use for the memoirs tags that I created, the nativity ones to hang the tassel. I was looking for tassels and didn't find ones that I like, but I did find these thicker rings, so I went ahead and picked these up in the color that I was using, but thicker. And then they had a lot of Tim Holtz stuff that was on sale. This was $2.99, and these just say different things on them. I don't know if you can see it, but they just say different things. I only picked up one because I have a lot of Tim Holtz stuff. And then in the cake aisle, I picked up this silicone mat, and it makes these like wood logs, and that's what it makes. So it's 3 different sizes, and sometimes I do ornaments. I create ornaments, and I use clay on them. And let's say I wanted to make something that had like a branch or something, this would come in handy for that. So whenever I see unique things or something that I think I might work with, I go ahead and pick it up. So I picked that up. So that was it for Hobby Lobby. Now let me share with you Carnation Crafts. I haven't created anything yet with it, but I did cut them out, so I will share them with you all cut out. Let me share the die first. So I did take it out of the package because I did cut it. This is a Nutcracker die set, and you get a huge jumbo one. I think he measures, when he's assembled, it's 14.5 inches, and you get 3 different sizes. You get the jumbo one, and then you get, this one would be great for a slimline card, and then you get the small one. And that is what it looks like. I'm going to turn it sideways because the package is pretty big. So I did print this out, and I didn't put it together or anything, but I want to show you some of the artwork that I printed out. I wish the lighting was better here, you guys. It will be better in the next videos, I promise. My lamp is coming in on Monday, it said. So here is one of the artworks. This is the double-sided one. That's why it has a black line down the middle. And what you do is you fold it down this black line, you add glue to one of the halves and fold it onto itself back to back, and that gives you, when you cut it out, you have a double-sided image. So that's what it looks like. And these you would print out in an A4 paper, matte photo paper. Here is a gray one, so it's different. I bought all the artwork to it. This one is more like a coppery one. Here is a blue and red. Gorgeous, right? Here's a white and gold. The ones that don't have the line in the center, those are single-sided ones. If I'm printing out a single-sided one, I use thicker paper. That way it's nice and sturdy. If I'm printing out a double-sided one, I use paper that's thinner, because when I fold it in half, it's going to double the weight on it. So that's how I decide what paper to use. Let me put this here and let me share with you. Let me move some of these things that I already shared with y'all. Put them back in the bin. That way I can put them away. Here are the images already cut out. And I cut out several. But I have not assembled them because I was working on something and then got sidetracked when my dies came in. Look at that. Look at how huge that is. That's just the top. And then what you do is, when you cut this one out, see this little fleur-de-lis right there? That's where you would line it up. And this gives you a very tall nutcracker. You can make this into a card. This would definitely be a very unique Christmas card for someone, because it would be so tall. And there actually is an easel part to it to make it stand. So it comes with all the pieces, and I cut it out. I'm not sure if I shared this color artwork with you guys, but like the emerald green with the red, and then there is more like a bright like a kiwi or an apple color with red as well. There's a little tiny one. Look at how tiny these are. See, there's a double-sided one. So if I were using this like in a see-through window or something, then I would use the double-sided one. Anytime you can see the back, I would print one out in a double-sided and cut it out that way. That way it would look finished front and back. See, this is a double-sided one. Look at how pretty this green one is. It is gorgeous, double-sided as well. My little ones. I usually, when I get a die, I cut them out. Then these are the staffs that the Nutcracker is holding, and they also come in different sizes, but I haven't glued them together or anything like that. I believe this one that has the ball on top would line up there, so this would make that long staff for the big one. So that is the only thing that I picked up from Carnation Craft. And then I picked up some something from Two Red Robins, which is Highlight. They are sold at Highlight Craft. It is a UK company like Carnation Craft, but I love any type of die that has artwork, so I always pick it up whenever possible. Let me move this really quick and make room for something else. I need to put all that stuff away. So the other thing that I picked up is from, like I said, one of them is from Highlight. They're both from Highlight Craft, but they're different brands. This one is Two Red Robins. Two Red Robins is Stephanie Waitman, the one who creates for Tattered Lace, and I'm a big fan of Tattered Lace. So here is the die. This one's called Peaceful Poinsettia. It is gorgeous. I cut it out. I will share it with y'all. I'm sorry again, like I said, because of the lighting, but it will get better. So this one is this one right here. Look at how vivid. I hope you can tell how vivid the colors are. You might not be able to tell with the lighting, but it is stunning. Stunning. So that's that one. And this is Two Red Robins. And then the other one I picked up from Two Red Robins is called Festive Fence. Look at how gorgeous that is. That is absolutely stunning. And the colors are so deep, so vibrant. And I love anything that has artwork, like I said. And here are the pieces that you get. You get the fence, you get the poinsettia, and then you get the outline. And I'm going to share the artwork with you on that. But let me share first the die cuts, because you get two different artworks with that one. You get the one that cuts out just the fence and the poinsettia by itself, and then you get the full panel. So let me share the panel and what that looks like. Here is the panel. You can actually split these in half, could maybe make a 5x7 card. Also, what I was thinking that you could do with this as well, if you're making some kind of album or you want to create a pocket, it comes with this piece that you line up here, and all it will cut is just where the die is, and that will give you a pocket right here in the corner if you wanted to create a pocket. So you wouldn't glue right here, you would glue everything around the panel, and this would give you this tuck in. So that I like that about this die. I was thinking of ways that I could use it. So that's one of the artworks to it. Put this on the bottom, and let me share the other ones. Again, these are from the UK, so you print them in an A4 paper. Here are the poinsettias. You get, I think, 6 of them on a sheet. You can print out, but they're gorgeous. And then here's what's left of the fence that I didn't cut out because I wanted you guys to see it. So there's that one. And the last one that I picked up from Highlight Craft, this is from In the Studio. Not sure who was the designer for this, but I always love anything that has to do with bees and honey and all that. So this one is Be My Honey, and it is the jar in different sizes, and it is the honey dipper in different sizes. And I did cut that one out, so let me share it with y'all. You get all these, and I'm just going to set these down because you'll get a better look with them just being set down than for me to hold them in my hand. Look at that. These are tiny. Look at that. And then the jars, you get different sizes. Look at this little itty bitty one. So you get different sizes in here. Let me line these up so you can see. These are gorgeous. So all these dies are in that package. Look at that. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sizes in the jars and 4 sizes in the honey dippers. And that is what I picked up from Highlight Crafts. I want to share the projects that I created with the poinsettia ones. Let me share that with you really quick. And I am going to do a process video on that. So if you want more information on that, you will be able to see it, because I'm going to create with that. But for now, I just want to share the project that I created. For my project, I created the 2 Red Robin dies that I just shared with y'all, and I used my Anna Griffin this frame die right here. This comes with 2 frames. This one is called I think it says 3D Fancy Frames, something like that. Like I said, the lighting's not really good. So here is one of the cards that I created. Let me move all this aside so it does not get in the way. I'm trying to be a little bit more organized when I'm sharing with you guys. So here is one of the cards that I created. Here's the Anna Griffin frame. All I did was use the artwork paper. This paper is from the paper pad I picked up from Hobby Lobby. And I just created a card base. It's a 5x7 with just heavyweight cardstock. Look at how gorgeous. So what I did is I cut out the panel with the die, with the silhouette die to my Anna Griffin die. And it also has a scalloped oval. So I cut the center out with the scalloped, and I actually mounted that on foam board, very thick foam tape, sorry. And to give it, you know, height. And then I added the decoupage layers. Again, I added foam to them, and I added some diamond dust. Diamond dust is this right here. I've had this for a long time. If you have an AC Moore in your area, you can find this at AC Moore. That's where I picked up mine, but you can find it on Amazon as well. I'm not going to link anything today, but there's the first one that I created, and it is stunning, you guys. So that's card number 1, and I will do a process on these. And here is card number 2, but I won't do it until I get my lamp. Here's card number 2. I did use some green Anna Griffin foil back here and cut the silhouette. And then I used the intricate die to that same set I just shared and cut out the panel. Again, I put foam in between. This is another piece from that same sheet. And I added the Anna Griffin mailbox back here as if it were in... you know, sometimes when you have a mailbox, people will plant flowers or shrubs or something around it. So I put the mailbox to the back and then the poinsettia to the front. And but I did the fence first and then the poinsettias to the forefront. And I added the diamond dust to just kind of make it look like glistening snow. But look at how gorgeous that is. I do have words that I can add to here. But I have to look for them. But I do have some. I could put joy, I could put believe, I could put peace, I could put season's greetings, anything like that. But look at how gorgeous these are, you guys. Like, who wouldn't want to display this card on their mantle or on their tree? Stunning. And when the light hits it, you get the twinkling from the glass glitter. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a great day, and I hope this was a little bit better for you. With the exception of the light, hopefully we'll get better results now. Thanks for watching. Bye.